the heat, trading in the neon light. Coins vanish deep in the system's maze. Dreaming of financial freedom, it was the only way to survive. No, the crash, the dips, they burn it all away. No, 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 no. Neon streets standing here, we're block to block. Flickering screens, nowhere to hide. Robots rise, taking all our jobs. Surviving day by day. Will you ever break free from the chains that fiat made? Watch your keys tonight. Burning money, feel the burning money. Spending this lonely night, stacking more. Tonight, burning money, touch me, burning money. Show me your gains with your stash. Burning cash. I could never trust the system, buried in debt and lies. You keep saying it's all going fine. No more banks, no more chains to bind. No more keeping us enslaved. Tell me how to break free from these chains. The chains. Neon streets standing here, we're block to block. Flickering screens, nowhere to hide. Robots rise, taking all our jobs. Surviving day by day. How will you ever break free from the chains that fiat made? I want your keys tonight. Burning money, feel the burning money. Spending this lonely night, stacking more. Tonight, burning money, watch me burning money. Show me your gains with your stash. Burning cash, giddy sats. Burning cash.
In a digital wasteland, did you feel the heat trading in the neon light? Did you like coins vanish deep in the system's maze? Financial freedom, did you know was the only way to survive? To lie, the crash, the dips, they burn it all away. No, 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 no. Neon streets standing here, we're block to block. Flickering screens, nowhere to hide. Robots rise, taking all our jobs. Crypto still surviving day by day. Will you ever break free from the chains that fiat made? I want your keys tonight. Burning money, feel the burning money. Spending this lonely night, stacking more. Tonight, burning money, touch me, burning money. Show me your gains with your stash, burning cash. I could never trust the system. Did you feel buried in debt and lies? You keep saying it's all going fine. Did you dream of no more banks, no more chains to bind, keeping us enslaved? Did you lie? Tell me how to break free from this night. Neon streets standing here, we're block to block. Flickering screens, nowhere to hide. Robots rise, taking all our jobs. Crypto still surviving day by day. Will you ever break free from the chains of fiat?
Good evening, Crypto Chaos. Good evening, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of Chaos, guys, where you come for the news, but you stay for the chaos. I'm Otaku, of course, your host, and yeah, we cover crypto news every single day. It's a good time. It's a good time, guys. Good time to be in crypto, too. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Bitcoin sitting at 64,689, down from a high of 65 flat. 65 flat. We actually hit it. We hit it. All right, guys, we're going to see what we got in the chat real quick, and let's catch up with the news. How's it going, guys? How's it going? Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, gentlemen. Flat Smack is here. How's it going, Flat Smack? We got Cliff here. Hello, Chaos. Hello, Nurse. How's it going, Cliff? What's up? Milk Money in the house. G-Dog. Happy Taco Tuesday. Feed the fire. Burn it all down. Let's go. Yes. Burn it all down. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Satoshi started a fire in cyberspace. Take your fiat currency and feed the fire.
It's that easy. It's just that easy, guys. You just gotta throw your money into the fire. All right, good evening, guys. When Tuneful Hot Tuesday, says Braveheart Freedom. When Tuneful Hot Tuesday, indeed. I should definitely bring that one back. We're slow enough, right? In crypto, it's probably time to bring that one back. Milk Money in the house. How's it going, Milk Money? All the fire and flame. So much, of course. Chaos in the chat, of course. From yours truly, Milk Money. How's it going, Milk Money? How you doing? I had tacos for dinner. Same here. Coincidence? I think not. I don't believe in coincidences. It's Taco Tuesday. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we got Milk Money here. Are we there yet? Almost, guys. Almost. Jake is in hot with 10 jewels. We got the jewels. Bowing down. He's hiding for 10 jewels. Why are you hiding, Jake? How you doing? What are you hiding for, Jake? It's not that bad out there. It's just another day in crypto. Come on, Jake.
Hail the king of Ohio, Jake the Snake.
How are you doing this evening? The Rob Man is hiding his Miria post. Oh, yes, he did. Yes, he did. Speaking of Tinfoil Hat Tuesday, conspiracy? No. Just that's flat out truth. He's, of course, hiding his Miria. Did he delete that? Did he delete that post? I need to know more. I have to know more, Jake. What's up, Hios? How's it going? Hios? How's it going, Fat Sonic in the house? Jake and Snake says, yes, sup, house. Sonic. Fat Sonic. A guy in the house, literally. A guy. How you doing, A guy? How you guys been? Just another day in crypto. Let's get to it. Bitcoin sitting at $64,638. Again, if you didn't catch the morning live, winning, tired of winning.
Win so much, you may even get tired of.
Of course, we called for baseline bear last night. A quick little update for you guys if you, of course, missed the live stream this morning. All right. That out of the gate. Where are we going tonight? We'll find out. All right. We'll see. Let's take a look at the order books of first thing, of course, as we do every single evening. Take a look and see what Bitcoin has done today. And yeah, we'll see what the weather looks like into the evening for the foreign market. All right, the foreign market ends up opening in about 25 minutes, and we'll take a look at the Kospi here in a minute or two. Looking at, these large sell wall is what I was talking about this morning, pretty much holding Bitcoin back from 65K. We're in a parallel channel now between 64, almost right on the dot. It's like 64,000. It's got to be 3, but it's showing currently about 1 or 200. Let's say 100. Looking at the short time frames here. Why can't I do the thing? I guess it just doesn't want me to. Okay, my keybinds are messed up. Sure. All right. Looking at the 12-hour here. We're stuck. There's no movement. The foreign market has not opened yet, so we have to wait maybe a little bit longer. There's nothing really going on here. We saw a little blip this morning, and that was it. And that was right before we left. It was up getting a little bit possible of a bit more of a sell-off. You really can't use my keybinds anymore, huh? Okay. Sure, I'll just mosey on over here somehow. Okay. It's just jank. What the hell? I'm just clicking everywhere. I can't even scroll or zoom out. Okay, there we go. We're take a look at the weekly here. Still climbing a little bit on the weekly so far. I would say looking bullish in the short time frames. On the weekly, pushing higher. Look at this. Within the past day, I would say within the last 16 to 18 hours, putting in a little bit more higher on these levels for Bitcoin. On the monthly, guys, still the largest thing we have is our golden pocket below us, 62,000 roughly, right down the middle there. And yeah, we still have between 61 and 62.6, 62.8. It's 62.6, yeah, 62.6. Again, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. If you look at this, still adding, of course, more to Bitcoin. All right, around that week and a half now, adding below 61K. Nothing significant yet, but we're still seeing, of course, additional orders being put in down there. Looking at this, of course, on the monthly, looking like they want to build up just slightly underneath 66K as of recently. That's starting to poke in there, but 66K has been here for pretty much an entire month in terms of the overall heat map pointing towards that, sell-off range. And this is so jank today, guys. I apologize. This is such a mess. My keybinds aren't working. All right. So yeah, if we're looking at this in the big picture, right, which I can't even, none of my keybinds are working. Okay. If we're looking at the big picture here, it looks like that we're pretty much, headed for a bit of a bounce, right? If we do hit our head on that 66K. Again, sell-off range right now is very strong. Pretty much every $100 going into 65K. They have leveled up their defense. I mean, like literally every $100 there is another wall, another wall, another wall. So we'll see how far we get this evening. We did have a bad day for the Kospi yesterday, so we'll see where that opens tonight. That was the first, of course, red trading session in about 7 or 8 days. So we'll see if we have a recovery in the foreign market here soon. All in all, guys, I would say it's still cloudy with a chance of thunderstorms towards the end of the week. Nothing really has changed. We're evaluating this every single day, as always. But all in all, the weather is still the same on Bitcoin. Maybe in the short term, right, we could see a little bit of sun. But I think once we do hit our head on that 66K, all will be revealed, and we'll possibly come back down to retest 62. That's going to be the make or break moment. Is there enough there to hold the bulls at 62? If it is, then we're going to see a recovery, and that might be the bottom. That might be the final bottom. You never know when the final bottom is going to reveal itself, but that'll be one of the first chances we have to revealing possibly the bottom. All right. Anyway, guys, that's, of course, the news. All right, on the weather. Let's take a gander into what's going on with the rest of the, world macro. All right, U.S. national debt currently sitting at $39,928 billion. Nothing has changed here. Just another day, of course, in La La Land, where they like to print our money against our will. Looking at Bitcoin up and down, this is the number one trending thing. Wow, they made this really entertaining now. Holy crap. It's betting on, of course, the next 5 minutes up or down on Bitcoin's price action. Current price right now is sitting at 64,600. Will it go up or down? And right now we're looking at 51%. It's going to go up in the next 5 minutes. It's so stupid. But that is entertaining on the front page now. Holy crap. Pretty cool to see this in the front page, not sports like we have normally. I think this might actually fluctuate. Yeah, it does. I think it does over time. All right. Any other things to pay attention to? Not really. Fed decision in September, still sitting around roughly around a 30% increase, right? Increase 70%. Of course, no change on the interest rates. U.S. announces that the Iranian blockade is going to end. The Iranian blockade is sitting at about a 70% chance by the end of the year. 68 by the end of the year. It's like 3 or 4 months away. 4 or 5 months away. What month are we in? We're still in August, that's right. Or 4 months away from the end of the year. Clarity X signed a law now sitting at 21% chance, 1 point higher than it was yesterday. And that's about it. That's all we got from Polymarket. Looking at the fear and greed today, ending in neutral, back to neutral at 54, as crypto has been pushing back up to about the 40. We are sitting at 41 today. Before I set up the live stream, let's see where you are now. Of course, with some of the other countries starting to open their markets, and we're sitting at 46, guys. Some people are feeling bullish in the bear. Let's freaking go. Let's go. That's impressive, guys. This is like the highest we've seen since maybe March. Maybe it's a long time since we've seen almost damn near neutral in crypto. And none of the capital is even rotating yet. I mean, we're still sitting roughly around 2.2. trillion in market cap. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. All right, 99.65 on the Dixie. That is something that has changed. Creeping up a little bit here on the 5-day. Not quite. It's still down on the 5-day. Down on the monthly. And of course, I would love to see it below 99 before the end of this month to be producing a lower high on the 3-month. Looking at bubbles today, guys. Let's take a look at the bubbles on the day. We're up. We're basically flat. We're basically flat in pretty much every single. Top 100, top 200, top 300. Yeah, we're pretty much here. All right, SWE is down 3%. WorldCoin's down about 7%. HTX down by 3.57%. Filecoin's down about 6%. We haven't talked about Filecoin in a while. We got Hex up about 18%. BTW is up 23% in a single day. A big mover there. Pump .funds up about 11%. Maker down. It's another one we haven't talked about in a while. Also here up about 5.3%. With PancakeSwap up about 4%. All right, Sky A is that Sky AI? No, it's not. That's previously Maker. Okay. All right. Whatever. All right, moving on into the weekly, guys. We're looking for anything oversold 15% or more. Not a single asset is now oversold 15% or more. Uniswap used to be, but not after today. Saw a little bit of course, a move in the right direction today. Injective is now down 12.5%. It's the closest we have to a 15% off asset on the weekly. Again, where's the pain? If we're not at the bottom, where is the pain? All right, let's look at the monthly. Looking at the monthly here, looking for at least 30% off. There's not a single one here. Nothing is oversold officially, my opinion, on the top 100. Canton is the closest thing we have to 28% off. Not quite 30, but Canton is oversold. Runner-up oversold here on the monthly. What are some of the other big ones here? Injective 20% off. Quant down 12. We haven't talked about Quant in a while either. That thing's holding on. You know, it's still only down about 50% on the year. It's not too bad for Quant, believe it or not, on the year. SWE down 13% of the year. I mean, on the month, 81% of the year. Don't fade this, guys. I've been buying SWE every day, a big bag every day. It's under 67, 67, yeah, 67, 67, yes sir, yes sir.
What are you, stupid?
Yep. And I still do it. All right, let's continue going back to the top 200 here. And look on the daily. Any big movers on the daily? Ansem, a meme coin, of course. The bull, the black bull, that is 16% almost down on a single day. That's the most oversold asset we have here on a single day, possibly on the week as well. Actually, it's not. It's actually up on the week. We got Kaya down 18% on the week. DCR is down 15%. Kite's down 13%. Jasmine's down almost 13%. Again, it's been a while since we even mentioned Jasmine's being oversold, and it continues to bleed out. Almost 80% off on the year. You know, most assets are about doing the same anyway. I'm not holding any though. I've been very, of course, open and honest with you guys about what's going on with my Jasmine bags for the rest of this year. All right. What's going on with 1 millo, 1 millo on the monthly. Anything move a million? No. On the monthly, we're looking for at least 30% or more. There's a few here. This is still my Goldilocks zone for looking for anything oversold. Again, on the weekly, there's only a few, right? It's just DCR, Kaya, and UB. We're looking for at least 30% off here on the monthly in the top 200. You gotta really scrape by and look, man. It's still data, build on Kaya. Still those three. Telcoin's not oversold anymore. It's now down 24% on the monthly. Midnight's still oversold, so you at least have those four still remaining. Zbek's down about 20%, almost. It's a nice runner up there, of course, on Zbek. Where's Zbek at in terms of price action today? 20156. Damn. Still grinding that. And that's about it, guys. That's about all we got. Big movers here on the monthly. Of course, the ones that entered the top 200 here recently. But other than that, still pretty much just grinding the bottom of the bear. Not financial advice, but it does seem like we are.
I'd buy that for $1.
All right, Bitcoin dominance still sitting around 59%, almost 60% dominant. You know
this
the
entire
drill.
idea of like 60% dominance is bullshit, ridiculous, stupid.
Yep. Okay. Bitcoin, of course, on exchanges still sitting right around that 2.5 million, 2.51. I think today we're creeping up a little bit more. We are creeping up a little bit more of the amount of Bitcoin left on exchanges. Look at that little bit of a bump there, getting us back to about 2.51. We have not seen anywhere near this level since June. And again before that, right around here, and about December of last year. So we are creeping back up to some of these higher amounts of Bitcoin left on exchanges. This is that we've ever seen. Again, this is the lowest we've ever seen in Bitcoin's history. All right, let's continue. We'll catch up with you guys in the chat real quick, and then we'll get into overall market cap in crypto. Still sitting roughly around that $2.2 trillion level. All right, what are we doing? What are we doing in the chat, guys? How is it going? Good evening, Chaos. Good evening, everybody. Booger Glider sent 67 drills. 6-7. Let's go, Booger. Let's go. Yes, we actually hit 6.4, 6.5 today on Sweet. I think it was 6.5. I bought some more 6.4, 6.5. So yeah, looking at some more, of course. Sweet. Jake Snake says, I just so I can point to it later and pretend I told you so. I told you I sold. You sold what? He just gets buried on the platform. He gets the least views on what's that? I'm all over the place now in the chat. All right, sup hoes, how's it going? Yo from Texas, Tara Spence, what? How's it going, Tara? Jake the Six says, no, he just buried in the platforms. I'm not sure where he said. Oh, you're talking about gotcha, Miria. Yeah, it would have meant something if he actually came out and said it, like in a video, said it in front of everyone who called him out for about a year. And he didn't listen, and he still preached that it was the second biggest bag, and of course it was gonna do fine. Don't flood my project, man.
What are you, stupid?
It's of course, yeah, another YouTuber talking about Miria. All right, anyway, Jake and Snake, yes, sir. That's so Rob. Yep, that's so Rob. A guy in the house. He knows what's up. Flat Smack says, sup Texas. How's it going? Hello from Wisconsin. Flat Smack in the house. Smart Strawberry Dragons, of course, our favorite flavor of dragon than here tonight. How you doing, Strawberry? Good evening, Chaos. Good evening, Strawberry. Hello, all. Booger Glider in the house. Too soon for bottom? Is it too soon for bottom? We're getting close. Flatsmack says we hit all new time highs before the last halving earlier than the previous cycle, so maybe we have an early bottom as well. 100% Flatsmack, because it's the idea that we had since the beginning of this bear run, bear market. Again, that comes from yours truly, Kathy Woods. And yeah, I of course made that a big talking point on my channel for the last 6 months. It's been a long time, guys, since of course we talked about that big drop we had originally in February. All right, so yeah, if I haven't gone on with this in a while, I might as well do it. I think it's on this chart. I have too many damn charts. Too many damn Bitcoin charts. All right, yeah, this one. All right, so yeah, the first time we did crumble to our knees, we hit what? $2.19 trillion market cap. Where are we at now? $2.19 trillion market cap. $2.2 trillion market cap. Same thing, different day. All right, and then of course we hit a new low. We hit a new low in market cap. It was 2.04. That's right, 2.04. And then Bitcoin actually is holding on a little higher in the overall market cap, dwindling. So then I assume we'd have to hit something like 1.98 trillion for Bitcoin to lose 57, 58K, right? So we go into the mid 50s, and we still have not seen anything like that yet. Other coins have even went lower with us returning to $2.2 trillion market cap. I'm looking at you, XRP. Looking at you, 99.97 right now, and possibly breaking as some of our... There's so many of these guys. Yeah, some of our community picks are still waiting for this pullback. Let's see how low we go. How low can we go? Again, Price is Right rules with everyone, of course, loading into this. I'm calling for 82, 83 realistically, but I'm gonna go, of course, Price is Right rules a little lower without going over. All right. So yeah, so we're still looking at a lot of coins producing, of course, new lows with the market cap still roughly about the same in crypto we've seen since the February 5 pullback. Anyway, all right, so that's one of the first things. The other thing is, of course, we have the amount of time we spent in the bear. All right, it's been a while since I showed that as well. Let me see if I can get into that. I haven't done an update to the 2026 one because we have had a few more lower days. But if we're looking at $59,000 to $63,000 Bitcoin, this is roughly where we've been. And we've been about... let's see. Oh my gosh, it's not. Oh, I'm on the wrong time frame. Okay, I need to be on the daily for this, I think. It should show up now. Yeah. So we've been roughly around the Bitcoin's lows right now for about 60 days, I think. It's been about 60 days, 55. The lows that we had in 2022, the lowest you could buy Bitcoin, which was $15,000 to $16,000, which I purchased Bitcoin at that point in time. It was about the same amount of time you had about that amount of time to buy up Bitcoin. But the overall length in time that the bear market has lasted has also altered, and we got to update this as well because 2026 is going on longer since the last time I've done this. But 2018, the entire bear market lasted roughly around what was it? That can't be right. 895 days. That's insane. In 2022, it had lasted 535 days, and then this time, if we cut it, I guess roughly in half, it'd be about 317 days. And I think right now we're approaching like 285, 290, so we're not quite there yet. This is my guesstimate on this one, based on how we've, of course, diminished the amount of time it took for us to find the bottom. That's the idea, right? From the beginning of the bear to the end of the bear. We started the beginning of the bear pretty much right around here in that first pullback. So yeah, we're looking at where we are today, which is we're into August now, 278 days. If you want to start the 10-10, or you want to start, yeah, we'll start October 10th when we actually started pulling back. If you want to start there exactly, we're looking at about 311 days. I'd say you're probably not going to start there. You're going to start at that first pullback. So realistically, we're looking at about 275 days. 273, something like that. So that's kind of where we are right now, and it's possible that we only need about 320. So that's my take on it. Again, Kathy Wood kind of pointed me in the right direction to kind of look at the chart and figure that out. And yeah, I feel like we are damn near the bottom. all right. It could like, and again, who said that in chat? I think, was it Fat Sonic? It might have been Flat Smack. Someone said it. Someone said about the, yes, Flat Smack. We hit all-time highs before the last halving. That's right, we did. That was something we really did different this time. We've never done that before in the past. And of course, we could be, accelerating the adoption on, and obviously, we hit the all-time high because of the load up on ETFs, right? So adoption did have something to do with it, obviously. All right. So anyway, with that being said, I'm going to continue on, guys. I'm going to catch up with the rest of you guys in the chat. But that is, of course, my defense for, damn near the bottom of the bear. And, of course, not going much lower than the, lower to high 50s, right? Or mid to high 50s. Cliff says, too soon for bottom. I think that's where we left off. I'm only bullish for August, says Fat Sonic. Let's go. I don't think it's too soon, Cliff, says Brave. I got a treat. I got a dog treat. Let's go. Brave Harmonic Freedom. He said a treat for 5 joules. I've never seen that one before. That's kind of funny. Quant says, was like stablecoin during the bull that would depeg from $100. Quant, yeah, Fat Sonic. Man, takes me back, man, on Quant. Well, how much is Quant even worth right now? Now the F is sand. Still top 100. What? How the F is sand? Oh, you're talking about Decentraland? I don't know. I have no freaking idea. I have no clue, Fat Sonic. It's so stupid. Oh, never mind. It's top 200. Okay, that makes a little more sense. But still, I would even ask, how is that even top 200? Because while the utility, of course, going to be, of course, focused on in the next run, it won't be there much longer, I don't think. Let's see. Where's the pain? Waiting for this us in October, my friend. Yeah. Jake is saying it's gonna be more doom in October. I think you still have you on the chart for, what was it, Jake? October 55K. Yes. Yes, 55K in October. You've been calling for that, man. It'll be over a year, I'm pretty sure, by October that you've called that. I mean, you've been calling it since last year. I don't remember the time frame. It might have been September. So maybe like next month. It'll be a full year since you started calling 55K. And Lo saying SEC to drop an official video for a few hours ago about the crypto regulation rules. Really? Oh, we got to look into that. Los, thank you. We got to look into that. They should be having their meeting on Thursday, right? It'll be on the 20th, I'm pretty sure. Today is the 18th. so we got 2 more days. SEC proposes first major crypto rule, surprise announcement. This one came out 5 hours ago. The Securities and Exchange Commission issued the regulation crypto proposal after having canceled a meeting days before it meant to vote on it. And of course, that was last week. Last Wednesday it was supposed to happen. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission has made its first major foray into the crypto regulation, issuing a proposed rule meant to clear a path for crypto offerings without triggering certain regulatory demands for as securities. The agency action on Tuesday, today, is an opening step to establish the regulation crypto assets and its first permanent rule governing digital assets, a particularly meaningful development after Congress has so far fallen short in passing the crypto market structure law. The issuance, distinct to the SEC separate crypto initiative, known as the innovation exemption for tokenized securities, which has yet to be emerged. It has been expected after the agency had canceled its August 14th meeting meant to propose the same rule. Today, we're charting a new course for a package of exemptions that would facilitate capital formation and allow crypto asset innovation to flourish in the United States in the years ahead. Paul Atkins said in a statement, and I think this is that statement. All right, this is a big one. Yeah, it's a big one. Okay, I guess we're going to dive into it. Oh, jeez. I think the article probably does. The proposal includes 2 tracks of crypto offerings, a one-time startup offering of up to $5 million in a 4-year period, another more restrictive avenue for offerings up to $75 million in each 1-year period, but it comes with more disclosure requirements for the startups. They have to put up public filings at the start and end of the period to make other disclosures to investors. For the other method, fundraising, they would also have to submit public filings of offering materials, but also have disclosed their financial condition and would be subject to ongoing reporting requirements akin to the certain investment contract rules at the agency. Their activity would also fall under anti-fraud and manipulation rules within the security laws. Under both exemptions, issuers would be required to make certain principles-based narrative disclosures available for their investors. In addition, issuers under the second exemption would be required to provide financial statements and be subject to ongoing reporting requirements, according to the description from the regulator. The proposed rule would also let certain crypto assets avoid having to check the box as investment contracts under securities laws. This is what I was curious about. I'm like, so are we gonna pretty much kick out all the the meme coins? No. There had to be, of course, an exception for those as well. In line with the commission earlier interpretative guidance, this proposal would also allow for safe harbor once an issuer has completed and permanently ceased all essential managerial efforts and representative of promised you would take under an investment contract. So once the management is done, the conditions are met, the investment contract is no longer considered a potential security. All right, so I guess that's how you fall under commodities ruling. The SEC is inviting the public and industry to weigh in on the comments for 60 days, whether or not the input is typically reviewed for at least a few months after the agency writes the final version of the rule. The commission has canceled the previous meetings at the last minute, citing an unforeseen schedule issue. Of course, it follows us into this week. Development comes as the Senate is still engaging the last day's effort, of course, of the clarity, blah, blah, blah. I'm so tired of going over that. Given the progress made in Congress to date on the market structure legislation, let me be clear up front. Legislation remains indispensable to enacting the future-proofed rules of the road and are durable enough to protect the work here we are undertaking today from being unwound by a future rogue regulator. All right, so we have a little bit of future proof. I don't know that. I think that was what Lummis and other, of course, senators were afraid of. If the SEC were to step in, then they don't have any future-proof rules going forward without clarity. The industry welcomed the news for the SEC on Tuesday, even as it continues to lobby the Senate for permanent law. Yeah, exactly. Digital Chamber CEO Cory Carbone noted the SEC acknowledged a number of suggestions from the crypto firms as a proposed regulated crypto language. He said this organization will continue to work on the SEC to ensure consumers and the digital assets industry can thrive onshore in the United States. I don't like what I read, though, at the beginning of this. What was these huge investment numbers here? The proposal includes 2 tracks of crypto offerings, a one-time startup offering up to $5 million in a 4-year period, and another more restrictive avenue for offerings up to 75 million in each 1 year period. But it comes with 2 more disclosure requirements. So it feels like we're getting a lot more pushed out. If smaller investors and in smaller projects and that sort of thing are getting kind of pushed out. I don't know what that exactly means to the layman, but maybe we'll find out more soon. All right, guys. So that did, of course, happen today. Thank you, Los, for bringing that one up. Happy, of course, to see that in moving. We still don't have the actual meeting yet, though. Is it still planned to happen? Is the SEC still planning to have their digital assets meeting on the 20th? Let's find out. I'm assuming it is, because I'm only seeing, of course, reports of the other one that was already canceled, and it's not gonna freaking find it. Damn you! Damn you! Just answer me. AI overlords, answer me, please. I am but a pleb. Please answer me. No, the digital assets related open meeting was scheduled for the August 14th, not August 20th, and the SEC now listed as canceled. I still think that's hallucinating over the 14th meeting. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, let me know in the chat if the other one is now also postponed or canceled until further notice. Let me know. All right, let's continue. We got to get back into the chat. I got to catch up with you guys. Holy crap, guys. I am still trying to catch up with you guys in the chat. We got flowers for 30 joules. Oh my gosh, Jake, you're spoiling me. And a hundo, man, 100. 2 joules. The jewels. Thank you so much, Jake. Fat Sonic says my worst case scenario is 1.8 trillion total. Damn, 1.8 trillion total market cap. Whoa, dude. What would that take Bitcoin to? Holy shit. All right, well, it's some easy math, right? Bitcoin's still hanging out, right? Roughly around that 60% dominance, right? Especially if we hit 1.8 trillion, you might actually go over 60% dominance. So yeah, we're gonna take 1.8 trillion. Big number. No whammies and stop. That's 1.8 billion. We're gonna go into trillion. There it is. 1.8 trillion dollars. 1.8 trillion dollars. Okay. We're of course going to yeah, we're gonna just take about 40% away from that market cap. It's gonna be $720 billion. No, sir. No.
Stupid.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm still calling for maybe a low 198, maybe 190 at the lowest, maybe 192. I think it's even pushing it, man. That's even pushing it. 1.9 trillion? I don't know, dude. 1.8 is insane, though. 1.8 is insane. All right. So let's continue. XRP is my favorite shitcoin to make some money on, says Blockchain Menez. There you go, my friend. I made a lot of money on that coin too in the last cycle. More flowers and jewels. Thank you so much, Jake the Snake, for the jewels. Anyone else trading it, says Blockchain Menez. We have a long list of people waiting for a pullback on ZBEC. And of course, here is that list. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. It's an ongoing bet here on my channel. We're closer to Robbie. Again, Robbie possibly called it months ago. Still giving him the most credit. Fat Sonic says, I don't have XRP on my watch list, but it is tradable. Yes, sir, indeed. What do you have on your watch list? Says, yeah, Blockchain Menace. Of course, you guys are chatting in the chat here. Cliff also says, breaking. Senator Lummis says Declarity Act is scheduled for the Senate vote on the 15th. Yes, it is. It's not breaking, though. We've had it on our list, on our chart for a long time. Right there's that next vote, Clarity Act, September 15th. Yes, sir. Still there. All right, what else we got? Jake the Snake has got on Instagram. What do we got on Instagram now, Jake? What do we have here? What do we have? A lizard? And, oh, what a beautiful sight. With Slave Leia. Oh, my God. He's literally set up Jabba the Hutt's little throne there. What the hell? A lizard spike. Holy crap. All right, what else? Salt Conference. The Salt Conference. What? Salt Conference what? Breaking. Sunny Lama says the Clarity Act is scheduled for the Senate vote on the 15th at 2 p.m. At 2 p.m. Is that really though? I mean, I already had it on my list. It's already been on my chart. I don't think it's breaking, guys. I think I've known about that for a long time. All right. What else we got? What do we got? Blockchain, Menez, the big ones: Hype, BNB, Bitcoin Cash, EtherFi, ENA, Pendle, WorldCoin, Jito. I just trade. I don't accumulate, but I might start. Right now would be a great time to start accumulating Fat Sonic. Not financial advice, but we are damn near the bottom. Okay, at least the site updated to congress.gov as well. There we go. So we actually have an actual listing for it here for the 15th. No. This is the 7th. This is the last vote. Maybe it was mentioned. No, I'm not sure what you're referring to there. On that one, was it Cliff? Jake? Cliff. Okay, gotcha. All right, Kathy, your gun is digging into my hip. Wait, that's not our gun. It's our wood. Come on, Kathy Wood. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. New Jersey. Why is somebody in New Jersey calling me? Fat Sonic says my spot bags will be different for sure. Yes, sir. Dick Durbin also Los. What? Dick Durbin. Jacob 6 says SEC can't make laws. Their guidelines since the Chevron deference case got overturned. So it's going to be kind of on deaf ears then, I guess. Blockchain Menace says I gotta do my homework on hype. What's there to do? Just follow the hype. Blockchain Menace says I keep hearing about it, but I don't know if it's just good marketing or what. More jewels. I got chili jewels now from Booker. Let's go, chili jewels. Thank you. So many jewels, guys. From Booger Glider. Fat Sonic says, Blockchain Menace, it has to be a buyback incentive for traders on the platform, but to buy the underlying asset. ENA has a little of that incentive too, but the stables, USDE is still a top 20 crypto. Yeah, it's crazy how fast that blew in there. It just, of course, outperformed USD1. That's World Liberty Financial's top 20 or ish, stable. Fat Sonic says I don't really buy into much of the crypto narratives personally. I'm all charts and trading, says Fat Sonic. I guess save yourself some gray hair. Book of Sugar sent the chili sauce. Yes. The meth. Jacob Snake says it's tight, yo. It's tight. AOC them big buddy. Biddies, what the hell, Los? Oh, wow. We also got a makeup brush for 6 jewels from Booger Glider. Damn, you're getting me all dolled up. And Braveheart, too. You guys are spoiling me with the jewels, man. What's for the purpose of these gems? I don't know, Booger, but it's freaking ridiculous. Braveheart just sent me a golden poop for 10 jewels. Let's go. I have no clue, but it of course increases the chances of chaos here on my channel. All right. Insane, guys. That took a long time to catch up with the chat. All right, let's get back to it. We got a lot of stuff we're still to cover. Looking at overall market cap, still sitting about $2.2 trillion, right? $2.2 trillion in market cap. The total, of course, of a market. Oh, geez. Yeah, we're still looking at Bitcoin and sitting about like 1.3 trillion. That's why I'm like, dude, like, Bitcoin hasn't been under $1 trillion. And when you said that the overall market cap would have to slip under like 1.8 and it's at 60% dominant, I'm like, yeah, I just don't see it. Okay. All right, moving on. Anything else really to see here? Not really. Top 10 still sitting the same. Dogecoin still number 10. And looking at the outside here, we're just mentioning, of course, World Liberty Financial sitting at number 20, and Athena, USDE, sitting at 19. All right, and again, most of the stables are here hanging out in the top 20, top 30 with the privacy coin sector, and that's it, right? And we got some of the outcasts, right? The ones that got kicked out of the top 10. Like I'm looking at you, Cardonzo, right? Yeah, and Chainlink was in the top 10, I think, towards the end of last year, and of course has lost its thunder, now sitting at number 14. All right, moving on. Looking at assets by market cap, and guys, I just want to, of course, briefly go over this. We got now gold and silver and metals, precious metals back on here, but no crypto. No freaking crypto. ETFs are also here, front and center. No crypto. We still have the little purple, mark for it, but yeah, they still took crypto off, and that's been now about 2 or 3 days. I think it started on Friday. Moving on, guys, if you want to join the Chaos Crew and of course participate with me and my community, it's only $15 a month to join the Chaos Crew. Of course, we do every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday live stream at the end of the YouTube channel's live stream on those days on 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. If you guys want to, of course, came out, it's only $50 a month, less than, of course, a date with your mom, less than a bottle of Tito's, and less than the price of Netflix in 2026 and beyond. All right, let's get into some news and some headlines. I'm gonna refresh this for good measure too. See what we can dig up tonight, guys, because the news is lacking with the Senate still out. News is still lacking. Robinhood CEO urges U.S. to clear a path for tokenized stocks as overseas markets advance. And yeah, we don't hurry up, we're going to lose everything to the rest of the world. United States of Iran. Trump's delusion or strategy. Bitcoin doesn't seem to really care. I would say maybe some of the fear is making Bitcoin kind of test those highs today. But anyway, we'll take a look and see what's going on with this particular opinion piece here. How do you capture new territory and expand your country in 2026? In ancient times, it happened through war, invasion, and physically overthrown by government and claiming the land. But modern times, one apparently just needs to post on social media, and that's exactly what President Trump did today. We covered that this morning. With DJ T's. The Strait of Hormuz, it's ours. And oh my, what is this? Okay, all the, I guess all of the the political wins. Holy crap, that were Republican. I don't know if all those really are over now. All right, I can't even find it. Holy crap, I got to scroll through so much hoopla today. There it is. U.S. territory, the Strait of Hormuz. Trump, of course, declared it this morning. All right, I think I'm over it. Yeah, that's what we're referring to. All right, it's also in our crypto news too now, so we're gonna get into that and finish that one up. If I don't get too many damn pop-ups, damn it. Okay, so how do you capture new territory? All you gotta do is post it on social media that you took it. Donald Trump in the White House posted an image today showing the Strait of Hormuz as a brand new U.S. territory, perhaps the 51st state. It's so stupid.
What are you, stupid?
Oh, jeez. So yeah, to be clear, there's been no transfer of sovereignty. Hormuz still remains an international strait between Iran and Oman, and Trump's claim may be so political theater. Or may more be strategically, of course, like an attempt to turn U.S. military control into negotiating leverage. All right. Yeah, so the Hormuz is nowhere near open. We haven't seen a single ship go through since Sunday now. And last we heard, of course, as of this morning, Bitcoin price could care less about the Hormuz, but more about the Fed action. Bitcoin trades nearly 64,700, almost exactly where it stood a month ago, around 63,900. During the same period, oil surge, Hormuz talks broke down, and the U.S. Treasury yields climbed. Bitcoin, for the most part, didn't care, and the slight uptake in Bitcoin's price this week came from positive ETF flows, returning to the U.S. spot, and confirmation that the Fed won't likely increase interest rates. Again, we're looking at a 30% chance of increasing those interest rates. Wall Street giant Citibank launches Bitcoin custody later this year. Integrated into its new Custody Plus platform, clients can manage both traditional assets and crypto under one roof. The rollout also adds 24/7 tokenized deposits, real-time asset servicing, and instant settlements for crypto. All right. So the president, U.S. Can call Hormuz American territory. Oil traders can clearly care about who actually controls the ships. Bitcoin, for now, seems more interested in the Fed. To read the latest in crypto, take a look at curve coin analysis, whatever. All right, let's see what else we have here. Anything else breaking tonight? Not really. Tentative pushes for tokenized stocks in America. That's, of course, this one here from Vlad, Robinhood. We might dive into that. There's nothing else really to take away from the day. Germany leads MiCA registry with 22% of the CASP entities. Crypto-backed PAC Fairshake drops $2 million in Florida House race. Bitcoin now one step away from exiting the bear market. This is coming from Bitfinex. So this is an opinion piece. We might take a few little takeaways from that. They're, of course, pushing some hopium. They're at the bottom of the bear. Two conditions are met. A Bitfinex report outlined the lower expected rates and already loose financial conditions, as the two conditions have already been met. The inflation rate fell from 3.5% in June to 3.4% in July, partially due to the drop in energy prices. Meanwhile, the tech-focused hardware and artificial intelligence infrastructure have bought in a separate source of supply-driven inflation. However, this capital has failed to flow into the crypto market, and that's still what we've been waiting for a long time. The final piece of the puzzle, a Bitfinex Alpha report calls that the capital flowing through the equities market, the tech sector, and AI can enter the crypto ecosystem. A price surge from the largest digital asset will naturally follow, and this is where, of course, tags the third condition will be met from the smooth rally. Presently, the capital flow of the spot Bitcoin trading ETFs has decreased. For instance, the fund lost about $385 million in the weekly flow during the same week that equities and the SP 500 100 soared. All right. So yeah, we're still waiting for, of course, the bottom of the bear. Okay. Vlad, let's get into Vlad. Robinhood CEO urges U.S. to clear path for the tokenized stocks as overseas markets advance. Tokenization isn't about putting stocks on the blockchain, Vlad says, for the sake of it. Rather than we are building the infrastructure underneath, ownership of the assets can move as freely as information does on the internet. For American investors, that infrastructure unlocks three immediate advantages. The tokenized shares on Robinhood are backed 1-to-1 with the underlying stocks, but holders do not directly own those shares, a distinction that has become central to the debate over what tokenized equities actually represent, or what do paper equities actually represent. It's the same shit. All right. Moving on. Justin Sun dismisses made up HTX address poisoning rumors. Okay. So I guess maybe they caught him moving some assets, and he's like, "That's not my asset, bro. That's not my wallet, bro." I don't know. Looks like Justin Sun, founder of Tron, owner of HTX Exchange, has dismissed a wave of reports that exchange wallets have been spraying small crypto transfers at unrelated addresses. Maybe doing some payouts under the table. Sun said that the claims are fabricated, writing in Chinese on X on August 18th, which was translated to English reads, "The investigation is clear. It's all made up. Don't look at the man behind the curtain." All right, that's all we need to read about that. Of course, Justin Sun's always got some trail of dirt behind him. Hyperliquid's 3.36 million whale move meets rising exchange inflows. What's next? Ooh. Oh boy. Llama says Clarity talks down to the final two sticking points. It's going to be two things. It's going to be rewards on stablecoins. It's going to be ethics, right? Prove me. Prove me if I'm wrong. Okay. Speaking along, so the Clarity, which will create clear rules for the crypto industry, including setting the rules for Security Exchange Commission, yada, yada, yada. Where's their sticking points? Lama said that she and Republicar, this is actually written by human, Senator Bernie Moreno of Ohio secured Trump's agreement to either place his holdings in a blind trust approved by, so they're talking about ethics. All right. The agreement that has not satisfied Democrats, however, prompting that, this is the same shit we went over last week. All right, I'm over it. But yeah, Llamas is still not happy. She's still not happy. Guys, if you are happy, though, please hit the like, subscribe, hit the buttons down below. Please support my channel. Buttons. Who's got the buttons? You got the button, guys. You had the button. All right, I'm going to catch up with you guys in the chat and see if there's anything else breaking in crypto. But so far, it doesn't seem like there is anything really going on this week. This morning was so flat, guys. So dead. All right. Ooh, I do like some of the stuff you're talking about in the chat. Cardonzo deserved to lead the top 100. Ooh, Fat Son, I guess. Clap with no hands for me, says Jake. Scamdano, says Jake. I wouldn't say Scamdano. Come on. Charles ain't trying to scam you. Fat Sonic says Ada is just an example of why I don't really get too excited about crypto narratives. I see XRP fans get really detailed about why it is really good. Yeah, and they don't ask them about market cap though.
What are you, stupid?
Don't ask them about XRP Ripple, of course, dumping on them though. Don't ask about the market cap right now falling, and XRP Ripple purchasing all those coins right around $1.
What are you, stupid?
Anyway, if I don't use it, I don't know what it is for, says Fat Sonic. XRP, well, that's the thing about crypto. It's all speculative until we see use case, and you know how much crypto we're actually using? It's like 0.1% or something. It's hardly anything we're using the grand scheme of things. So we're just, of course, all speculating where these things are going to go. XRP deep divers are worse than crystal ladies. What the hell? What the hell does that even mean, Jake? Flat Smack says, we are in the United States of Iran now, and it's Strait of America or whatever. Nobody cares. Just pump our bags. Wow. It's too early for us to pump our bags, though. Jake and Snake, what do you got? What do you got? Oh.
He's out of line, but he's right.
I guess so. I guess the king agrees. The king agrees. Speaking of which, what happened to your throne, Jake? What happened to your throne? Your crown. What happened to your freaking crown? I came back here today and I'm like, I just realized there's no crown. You have no crown. You have now been decrowned, Jake. 55K took too long to produce itself. Someone else is taking the throne. Holy crap. Maybe if we do see a 55K, Jake will receive his crown again. All right. Oh, yeah, here it is. I found it. I got it. Oh, dude. Maybe I'll give it back. I forgot I had this damn thing. It's so funny. It was right in front of me. Okay. It's so stupid. Wow. Adis, here's an example. Yes. XRP is also a good example too. Bring back the travel ban, says Los. No, don't do that. I need to leave the country first, Los. Do not start that shit. Don't do it. Don't freaking do it. I gotta get out of here first. Don't even talk like that, Los. XRP can deep dive to 80 cents, so I can be right. Please, says Fat Sonic. I hope you're right too. It deserves it, really. The normies are selling, right? And this is, of course, when the perfect time at the bottom of the bear. The normies, of course, lose the conviction, and then you pump like crazy, and you never go back. So, yeah, I would love to see this break. I'd love to see this break. But, again, I want to repeat myself. We did look at... Paul Barron had... what's his name? Damn it. I always forget his freaking name. The one famous trader here on YouTube... not Garth Salloway. What the hell's his name? Damn it. This is a freaking weird ass name. But I've been watching him for like 6-7 years. 6-7, yeah, 6-7.
Stupid!
Wow, it just keeps coming back. Damn it! What the frick is his name? I just, of course, shared that with you guys on the Patreon. I don't want to spend too much time talking about it, but yeah, he was even bullish on XRP breaking out after hitting $1 just last week. So I was like, is it Keith Soloway? Not Keith. Gareth. Gareth. Yes, that guy. All right. Anyway, yes. Raul Paul. What? Whoa, Raul Paul. No, Paul Barron. Gareth Holloway. Gareth Soloway. Gareth something. Yeah, that guy. Beep boop beep. Yes, Cliff, thank you for trying to help me with that one. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yes, the diabetic hedgehog is right, says Los. What the fuck are we talking about? Oh yeah, going to 80 cents. 80 cents on XRP. Jacob Snake says, I think you will get your wish, obese Sonic. Fat Sonic's just from my childhood, guys. You're ruining my childhood by saying that Sonic had too many chili cheese dogs and now he's diabetic. Anyway, Jack the Snake also has something here from the shorts. Yes. Crystal ladies. Oh, you're explaining what... Okay. I mean, I'm down for some crystal ladies. What the hell, Jake? Thank you for that glorious explanation. All right. So yeah, Gareth, that's who we were talking about earlier. BitBoy. Overkill. Wow. We got a throw-up party in the chat. Okay. All right, guys. Anything else happening in crypto? Let's scroll a little bit more. We got some time. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. While we are waiting, though, we can look at the Kospi. The Kospi having another bad day, possibly. Let's get in here. Is that 6% drop on the day? Ooh. Out the gate, 6% down the Kospi. The biggest move to the downside we've seen now in about 2 weeks. I mean, it still looks fine on the 5-year. It still looks like it's got a nice curve up there on the 5-year. All right. We'll see what happens at the end of today. But starting off, not too good, guys. Now been trading now for about what's it been? I think it's been about 25 minutes, something like that. All right. Moving on. We'll check into that later. Prediction market firms left out the White House tech event. Axios reports Scaramucci names one of the reasons to be optimistic about the Bitcoin bear market. Yeah, I made all of my life-changing wealth in the last Bitcoin bear market. So I recommend you guys pay attention and continue to stack in this bear market. All right, and make sure you have winners, not losers, in your portfolio. Please, no portfolios full of dog, frog, and cat coins. Please, spare me. All right, Ethereum developers to explore transactions encryption to curb MEV bot attacks. Dogecoin price outlook looks historically cheap, but there's one problem. All right, we can look at an opinion piece for Doge. Why not? We haven't done this in a minute. The Dogecoin drops to a rare CVDD undervaluation zone. The top meme coin is now trading in the weakest areas of the CVDD channel. This is one of the on-chain model used to compare it with the long-term value trends. Interestingly enough, Doge has only reached its lower zone a few times before. Price went to move up over the following months. And Doge, in the past, right? In the past, has proven to be a bullish indicator, of course, one of the first movers before the bull run. Will it continue to be that, though? Will it continue to be the top dog? It probably will be continuing to be the top dog. There's a lot of people lost a lot of Doge too over a period of time. It's the largest market cap for any meme coin. It's the first meme coin that really made any sense. I just don't think it'll always stay in the top 10 though. I think it's probably going to get pushed out next cycle. Dogecoin price is range bound. All right. Derivatives markets, however, a little more active. Aggregated open interest was close to 501 million. That's so traders are building positions even during a stuck spot price. Funding was around 2031. So as long as positions continue to pay shorts, they of course will continue to trade it. Final summary: Doge has entered a rare CVDD undervaluation zone, and the momentum indicators are weak. So a rebound is not confirmed yet on the Doge. Still in the bear. All right, it's like Groundhog Day. You gotta wait for Punxsutawney Phil to come out of this freaking hole and look at the shadow, and Doge has not come out of the hole yet. Okay, it's funny. It's a funny comparison when you think about it. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on with CoinDesk. Any of the big news popping off over here? SEC proposing diverse new crypto rule and surprise announcement that happened today. Thanks again for you guys in the chat for keeping me up to date on that. US SEC proposes first major crypto rule and surprise announcement. Wyoming joins 15 billion layer zero exodus with stablecoin move. Wyoming, that was Frontier. That's the Frontier token. So is there another stablecoin in Wyoming? I wouldn't doubt it. Of course, Wyoming is full of a lot of rich people, and of course, incentive to continue to add wealth to that state. Bitcoin has gone quiet as traders chase 5x or 10x payoffs elsewhere. Take a look and see what this is citing. Is any particular coins mentioned? Let's see. Bitcoin is historically a retail-driven asset, and it was all in crypto. Yada yada. Retail eventually, of course, moved it. Now it's of course, going to the big dogs. Yeah. We know. Bitcoin and then crypto markets have become more of an efficient due to more incumbents, more effective risk models, and HFTs from TradFi. Go said that adding the general deleveraging with open interest near all-time lows has further suppressed volatile moves. Bitcoin's volatility measured... Okay, or whatever. This is a nothing article. Bitcoin's currently locked in a price style stalemate. I'm already over it. I'm done. All right. It's nothing at CoinDesk, guys. It's just dead. Let's take a look at Cointelegraph, one of my other favorite news sites. Let's refresh this for good measure as well, as the foreign market already opened. FalconX connect Canton to Ethereum, Solana, and Robinhood chain. Okay, I don't know what that is. Is it an Oracle? Okay. The non-custodial cross-chain swap engine connects Canton's institutional tokenizational asset markets with liquidity and trading activity across major public blockchains. Interstice Digital. What a terrible freaking name. Ah, who the hell chose that?
What are you, stupid?
Has launched a cross-chain swap engine with Falcon X, connecting the Canton network to Ethereum, Solana, and Robinhood chain. There's so many of these guys. There's so many of these. I'm already over it. Don't bore me with another swap. All right. Cypherpunk launches Zcash mining fleet, controlling 18% of total hash rate. Ripple and Coinbase funded pack speeds. Yada yada. There's nothing. We did mention this one this morning. Of course, we talk about this one again. Just briefly. Toyota Finance opens tokenized bonds, retail investors via the mobile app. So we did talk about that this morning. There's a nice little pretty super there on the headline. Okay. Metaplanet expands Bitcoin treasury strategy to the US with 2,100 Bitcoin NASDAQ play. All right. And I don't know if that's going to add to their official holdings with Metaplanet. All right. Anything else? I think that's it. Kraken launches US listed stock trading for EEA customers. South Korea moves to block Polymarket over gambling concerns. They don't like, apparently, Polymarket over there on South Korea. All right, guys, it seems like we are ran out of news, so we're going to, of course, double check our homework on X anyway. So we're going to, of course, stay tuned for some possible more breaking news from X. If you guys want to check out the shop, I do have the shop over there. Of course, the best way to support my channel, though, is to, of course, hang out with the Chaos crew. Guys, we have a Patreon as well. It's only $15 a month. Hang out with the Chaos crew. And yeah, we do produce our shows 3 times a week. All right. We're going to, of course, get into some crypto doom scrolling over on X. I'm going to catch up with you guys in the chat again. Bitcoin is currently trading at 64,400. And again, we have not broken really out yet on Bitcoin. We really got to get back above 66K. And 55,300 is kind of the first level we really got to smash through. Hitting our head on the wall right now at about 55K. Big sell wall coming at 66,000. All right, Swede is gonna get Swede. That's hard to say. Swede. Oh my God, Jake, what the hell? Who's gonna sue Swede? Over what? Okay. Swede to 0 says Jake. Oh, I gotta screw up to see what the hell you're talking about. All right. Fat Sonic says I refuse to change my channel name since since it set it to I don't know what it was before even. Probably my actual name. I like Fat Sonic. Don't let him convince you otherwise, Sonic. Crystal Ladies will spend all your money on rocks and tell you it's going to bring you much prosperity. But I like the rocks, Jake. You know I like the rocks. And I like the ladies that like rocks too. Okay, Jake and Six says, I like the name Fat Sonic, but it is fun to rip on. Yes, it is fun to riff on. Cliff says, since I have time, any thoughts on the game controller? What is this? Game controller. Enfen Uene Manet Sans Drift. What the fuck is this?
Okay, everything is about speed. So really...
She's playing with her boobs. Okay. So that's a controller, but it's not a crypto meme, right? I played with some fun controllers in the past. I don't think I played with one that fun though.
Okay, don't worry about killing it. Fuck you.
I would definitely probably pay some sort of money to watch her beat the Mario 1 game. Okay, what else we have in the chat? I bet those rocks perform better than our alts, says Crypto Quint. Yeah, those microcaps, man. You gotta watch out for those microcaps. Only hold 1 or 2 in your portfolio, not the whole portfolio. Don't do that. Koreans are either moving back with their parents or living in their cars. Yeah, Strawberry. As 1 out of 3, or was it 3 out of 4? I think it was 3 out of 4. South Koreans are leveraged traders. All right, Fat Sonic says, Jake and Snake, I don't take any offense, but holy crap. Yeah, on that, the name. Crypto Quinn says, the rocks. I think I'm missing one in here. Strawberry says, only the butthole coins. Only the butthole coins will make you money. Alright, speaking of which, how are our butthole coins? How is our buttholes? Oh my god, it's so stupid. Let me take a look at some of my my shit coins. My really shit coins. They're hanging in there. Yeah. We did, of course, hang out with the Chaos crew. We started, of course, popping off with Swappy. I think Swappy's still the only thing really doing it for me. If it's still down, $14 million market cap. I thought that was going to $1 billion. It's going to $1 billion. $1 billion. Maybe perhaps later. Okay. Then Butthole is just hanging in there too. Less than $1 million market cap on Butthole. Hickory smoked buttholes from a cup. Okay. Fat Sonic says, I don't take any offense to, of course, the king making fun of his name. Jacob Snake also has another link here. What do we have? Anything fun? Anything exciting?
Samples out there.
Oh, rocks.
Okay. Something new.
Something new.
All right. Well,
More rocks.
we'll find something new.
Oh, that's some pretty quartz. I don't know. That's alabaster, I think. I don't know.
It's there.
Labradorite? I don't know. What are we doing? This is live. This is live. Oh my god. What the hell, Jake? That's so random. What the hell, Jake? Fat Song says I'm gonna start accumulating. Depends on what how my trades go well. I'd love to rather trade than accumulate from I started in 2020 or 25. I like an asset the Swede doesn't come back. Like what? If an asset like Swede doesn't come back? Well, if Swede don't come back, then don't make sure it's not any more than like 10 or 15% of your portfolio, dude. That's about what it is for my portfolio anyway. Get those Koreans off the road, says Los. Yes. Fat Son says Swede definitely tries to promise so much. It does. You're right. It does. It does promise so much, but it's also one of the first ones to pump too. And I love having a portion of my portfolio in it to take some profits on the way up. These ladies smell like a patchouli. Punani, wrapped in a burrito that's been lying in the gutter. God, that's a hell of a description there, Jake. Sweet as zero, says Jake. Los, get your car off the lawn. He's living in that car, Jake. He's living in that car. Swede is gonna get Swede. I don't know why. I don't know why you say that. And then Fat Song says I did buy NMR under $8 with a small amount for a small market cap. Low supply. I don't care what it does. I had buys early in the year and sold profits already on the 0.07 ENA and under $1 Pendle. Nice pickups there. Yeah, Easy from the chat, of course, and the Chaos crew did have a big move on that other one. APR, yeah, it was APR I'm thinking of. Fat Sonic says, but I'll buy them again. My accumulation will depend on the probability trading. And Easy's here. Speaking of the devil, Easy's here. What do you miss? Yeah, Jake spreading FUD on Swee. Why are you talking shit about my project, man?
What, you stupid?
Yeah, but I will not be the one to freaking roll with it when it is a real legitimate concern. Like a lot of these other coins that a certain somebody, of course, has been ignoring all the concern when it comes to your investments. Who the fuck does that? It's your money. You're your own asset manager. You need to make sure you are, of course, paying attention to all the assets you are holding. All right. I'm a long-term transparency's sake getting fugged, says Fat Sonic. Jacob 6 says, I'm currently short for transparency's sake. All right. Fat Sonic Swee's worth a try. I managed to sell it at $5. I think I can hit 8. Okay, so speaking of Swee, okay, we had a long talk about Swee last night. That's funny you guys are bringing up Swee a lot tonight. But I might as well go over that tonight since we're talking about it. I got some time to kill. It's 9:08. We're kind of just having and chilling this evening anyway. News is slow, right? News is slow. I'm sure if I want to do some doom scrolling, we're not going to find much anyway. But yeah, we did talk about on the Patreon last night about Swee and the potential for the next run. I did a whole bunch of moon math. I went through every single unlock they're going to have. I added that to the entirety of the equation, and of course I added the overall market cap it's going to require in order for that coin to also be worth a certain dollar amount with the allotted coins that are going to happen by the next bull run. 2028, 2029, we're going to be sitting at a roughly 5.7 billion Swee in total supply. Right now, I think we're sitting at just under 5. I think it was like 4.9 or 4.8. Let's triple check on that over there. But I did do the moon math last night. I love doing me some moon math. 2. All right. Let's see what's we at right now. That's 28 in overall market cap, sitting at 2.65 billion with 4 billion tokens unlocked. So we're gonna produce another 1.7 billion tokens before 2029. So between 2028 and 2029, we're gonna have about 5.7 billion Swee tokens, which means that the market cap is gonna have to be a lot higher in order to produce higher prices. So this is my bull, bear, and base case scenario for the asset. I produced these last night on my Patreon. Yeah, Dark Art's coming in. Drive by $5. Let's go. Thank you so much, Cody. How's it going, Cody? Thanks for dropping by the stream with that drive by $5. That's awesome. But yeah, speaking of $5, Sweet, it could possibly get back to $5, but it's going to require larger market cap. It's going to need somewhere between, it's probably like $30 billion in the next cycle, right? Again, the market cap right now is only like a few billion. 2.8, I think, is what we just saw. So then, again, we're going to require, again, $35 billion market cap for maybe a $6 Sweet. $50 billion market cap for an $8 Sweet. So I think realistically, you're probably going to be somewhere between the baseline and the Super Bowl, which is about $11.40. If we did see something like what we saw with Solana in the first big run that Solana had, and I'm comparing this to Solana in terms of utility, it's an L1. Of course, it's going to be, of course, producing a lot more interest in developing on the platform, et cetera, et cetera. So if you're taking a similar type of run out of Sweet, then you're looking at more realistically somewhere between our baseline and our bull case scenario. It's going to be between a $6 and $8 Sweet. All right, so I did all the moon math for you. Unfortunately, last cycle I was hoping for like a $30 Sweet. That would have been a lot easier to obtain last cycle if we really got market caps moving, but we didn't. And now we have a lot more coins coming. So be realistic with your price predictions, guys. Market cap matters. That's all I'm going to say. Forward. If you have any more questions, ask me on the Patreon tomorrow night. We're going to be doing another Patreon live. All right. Let me see. Let's see. So that's what I'm looking at for Sweet. All right. Let's get back to the chat. Sweet is not on my watch list, but I refuse to trade it. Maybe spot buys if I feel like it's this Fat Sonic. I've just been loading up on the low 6.7 or lower. I bought more today at 6.4 and some change. I'll be buying more tomorrow if we're under 6.7. A big bag every day. Fat Sonic says my problem with Sweet is that the 10-10 wick. Almost every other crypto asset has failed to wick that. Yes, 100%. Same problem with Sweet too. But it already broke out. It already broke out. Yeah. So I mean, we're still kind of going. We're still kind of going sideways. We're going underneath, but yeah, it did technically go sideways and break through that. That happened around March, April of this year. All right, that's Sweet. We're still talking about Sweet. Look at the Sweet chart from yesterday, Sonic. Nuts. Fat Sonic says, "Okay, thank you, sir. Nice info. No problem." Dark Arts says, "I just saw that. I was thinking that what happened." What's that, Dark Arts? What happened? Jacob 6, I got fired. Shut up. What happened? How did that happen? I can't even click on. What? Did you make another account, Jake? You're fucking with me.
Stupid!
I have taken the crown and you no longer have your mod. I am now the king. What the hell? What are we doing, Jake? What happened? How did you lose your mod? You've been a mod on my channel for like a year and a half. That's weird. I swear, you must have a different... I can't even click on it. It won't let me even click on your name. Oh, there we go. It taketh and giveth away... and then bringeth back. Okay, there you go. You should be good again. I'm not sure how that happened. All right, let me get back here in the chat. Crypto Quinn says the King of Ohio has lost his shield. It's insane. Lost his crown too. I don't know how he lost his crown. Hey guys, what's up? Picked up some more XCN, Zbeck, and Caspa today. ABB. Always be buying. Yes, Nick, love it. Yes, always be buying. Just yeah, be buying some of your conviction plays. Yeah. Brave Farmer Freedom says no more shield protecting our Ohio overlord. It's all good. It's all good. I don't know what happened. That's really weird. Maybe I'm running out of shields to give away because I asked YouTube at the beginning of 2024 maybe if I gave out like a if I gave a mod out to all my regulars, am I gonna run out of mobs? It's just gonna like take away certain mods and then just kind of start over again? And they said no. I'm like, so infinite mods? And I guess so. So I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna try to break it. Binance spot chart Sweet is like 55 cents. Let's go. I'll be buying more Sweet down at 55. We should start a poll. I mean, not a poll. Well, maybe a poll too, but we should start a bet on how low can SWE go. Since we're talking about SWE tonight, a lot of you guys are coming out talking about SWE tonight. How low can SWE go? We'll do the same thing we did again on XRP. So it's going to be, of course, lowest without going over, right? Price is Right rules. Let's get started on this, guys. How low can SWE go? All right, and I got to do some moon math to get mine, but we can start somewhere. Who do I have 60 cents? We're gonna start a bid war. 60 cents. How about 55 cents. Jake, I know that's a round number for you. You like that one, don't you, Jake? 25 cents for Jake. 25 cents. Going once, going twice. Fat Sonic says 48. All right, Fat Sonic says 48 cents. Let's go, Fat Sonic. 48. I need to remind you some of the lows from the previous bear, just to remind you. I think it was like 30, right? 30, 40, 36 cents, I think was the low from the bear 2023. The high of the range there would have been about 50 cents. So we're still nowhere near those prices. And we're barely holding on to where we are right now on this overall trend from the wicks. All the way back to the last bear. So just keep that in perspective. The lowest we ever had on the bear, lowest for SWE was about 35 cents, 36 cents. All right. So yeah, we're gonna add, of course, Fat Sonic. Anyone else? Any other takers? No one else? No one else wants the SWE? No one wants a cheap SWE, huh? Nope. Just me and Fat Sonic. Damn it. All right. Fat Sonic calling for 48 cents on SWE. I'm going to add some then too. Jake the Snake solids for 60. Not even going to 55 cents. Damn, I thought that would have been up your alley. All right, 60 cents for the King of Ohio. Jake, of course. The snake. Anything else in the chat I might be missing? Nor Jules. We got Jules from Nick and Jake. Thank you so much, Nick and Jake, for the Jules. I got more treats. Let's go. Oh man, that's 3 dog treats tonight, guys. What do I look like? Jeez. A Cocker Spaniel. What do I look like? 47 cent Bitcoin. There you go. 40 cent SWE, 47K Bitcoin. Damn, Crypto Quint. Damn. All right, we'll double check and see if you're still on Bitcoin on 47K. I think you are. 47, yes, 47 cents for Quint. Got you on there, Quint. And then what's this? What's off the grid? I'm missing some stuff here. I got to catch up in the chat. I want to make another channel now. It says Dark Arts. Yes, you should. Anytime you need any help, Cody, just send me a message. I'll help you. Cliff says it's the gems. Give him a gem, shield disappears like a game, just like the game controller. Oh my gosh. That should be a meme coin by now. All right, Fat Sonic's at 48. Jake the Fraud, since he is the King of Ohio. What? Bark for it. Woof. What the hell, Jake?
What are you, stupid?
Where's my shirt? Says Braveheart, asking for the shirt. Jake's called for 60 cents. Paul, the postman, couldn't find your damn mailbox. What the hell? Braveheart, it's off the grid. Dark Arts Joel, so how many shields do we have to have in our red leader's army? All the shields. I miss the wrenches the most, though. The wrenches were cooler. You could of course use them to wrench attack somebody. We had an army of wrenches. It went well with the overall punk vibe and theme of my channel, and of course my Patreon with the wrenches, the Chaos Crew, with the pit crew, that kind of idea. Yeah, no, they had to freaking change the shields. I don't know. Maybe when I get to Thailand, I'll figure out something to play with. All right, milk bones are good for your breath. Are they? I guess those green ones are. Braveheart Freedom says, nice buys, Nick. XCN super cheap. I've been stacking Swedes to spite Jake the Snake. There you go. Easy conference 54 Swede. Let's go, guys. 54 Swede. I like that one too. 54 Swede. Not even, wow, you undercut Jake. And he didn't even go for it. Yeah, that's easy. Thank you, Jeezy. Getting our bets in. Let's see if this could actually happen soon. We do get a 55 cents in there though. All right, I gotta do some moon math to figure out mine though. I gotta do it. Blue pill TRIA to 0.012, please. Let's take a look at Tria. Which one is that? I forget what that ticker is. TRIA. Crypto. US dollar on Coinbase. Sure. What is going on here? Damn. Nice little rippage there coming up from the lows. It is stopping out at the local level of resistance, a little higher possibly. That's what you're calling for. Not maybe you're calling for a little higher than that. Oh, look in this chop over here. I see what you're talking about there. Yeah, yep. So you're looking at and I looked at this chart before. Yeah, and then you're looking at this as the next stop. What was it 1 cent 6.9? It's been a while since we talked. That's going to be the big one there. 1 cent 6.9, 1 cent 17. And that's if it does not, of course, continue to bleed down. It's been going sideways for a long time though. Holy crap! Has that been February? No, that's July. Damn, this thing freaking launched the worst possible time. It launched literally on February 5th, the day where the entire market crashed. That's awesome. I love it. I love this coin. It reminds me, things could always be worse. Like, things could always be better too. Half glass empty, right? Half glass full. Half glass full indeed. Blockchain Minaz, DCA baby, set small buys even if you don't watch the charts. If you like the asset, DCAs are like boosters. They don't work. Shut up, Jay. Come on. I made all my financial freedom money in the bear doing nothing but DCAs every single day. I'll tell you, 2022 to 2023, I was a working guy just like you and me, everybody else, of course. Had a desk job, and yeah, I was literally stacking sats every single day. At the time, Bitcoin was trading at around $15,000-$16,000 at the bottom of the bear. We had just lost FTX, and we fell from like 69K all the way down to 35, 36, where we kind of held our support at the time, and then we lost that when FTX collapsed, and we fell to, of course, 15, 16K. And at the time, in my head, I was just thinking, 1% is only $160. 1% is only $150. So every paycheck, I would buy at least 1 or 2% of a Bitcoin. It got to the point where I was just I was going ham, and doing all, of course, the wrong things at the right time. That's literally what I did. Loans out the ass. I lived off my credit card. Every piece of liquid capital I had went into crypto, and then I came out on the other side of the bear, living in literally having life-changing wealth, and then continuing to invest that, living within my means, and I continue to have life-changing wealth. And I suggest that to everyone of course in the bear market. You need to be doing that. You need to be doing. Listen to Jake. They are not boosters. They don't work. They definitely work, especially if you're putting in the right assets. At the time, I was also buying, I think like 10, 20 Solana a week, right? At one point, maybe 100 Solana a week. It got so low, it was like 10, 12 bucks. I was buying it like crazy. Came out of there swinging, having like 1,000 or 2,000 Solana, something like that. Rolling that into the bull. Holy crap, guys! So much money to be made. All right, design a Crypto Chaos shield, Endelin, and send it to me in the file, and I'll cast it in the copper. So much copper. Oh my God, Dark Arts Army. That's crazy, man. Thank you so much. Another super chat from Cody.
Give me money. Money me. Money now.
Another drive-by $5.
Needing a lot now.
Oh man, yeah. Chaos shield emblem. I could come up with one of those. We'll do another giveaway. Is that your idea there? All right. Yeah, we could talk. We could talk. Thanks again, Cody. Last time we did make silver ones, guys, for the channel. Last year, and we did give one away. That was freaking amazing. And crazy thing about that, the person who won, I'm not going to mention who it was. Okay, maybe I will. G-Dog. I think you're here tonight. Yeah, he, of course, was living not that far away from where Cody was working. So he was able to drop it off in the same day. It was insane. What are the freaking odds? Crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. All right, Cody, we miss you, brother. Yes, we miss you, Brave. Yes. 100%. Cody Bakula. How you doing tonight, Cody? Yeah, we miss you. I know you've been working your ass off, man. Hope you're, of course, continuing to DCA. Don't listen to Jake. all right. Fat Sonic says, I still like my trading. I just have autism for it, maybe. Yeah. I mean, as long as it works, man. As long as it works. I completely understand DCA. Buy DCA to sell when you take profits. Guys, the best thing you can do when it comes to long-term investment is literally that. Invest long-term. You have all of the opportunity to get out spot on the way out. You don't need to lose leverage. This, of course, continue to this DCA on the bear and get out at the top. You have a long time to accumulate. A long time. But you might be running a little bit short on some of the picks, though. At least the bottoms, right? At this point, maybe some deeper buys will, of course, appreciate better in the future than just DCA over time. But if you're still DCAing, like I still DCA, I've been telling you guys for the entire year, I've been buying $10 of Bitcoin every single day for the entire year so far. We're looking at, and I've been doing, what was it, Ondo, some of my long-term plays, Ondo, Uni, Tau, I know I'm missing a bunch, whatever. But anyway, I've been buying, like $10 of each of those every single day for the past 2 or 3 months. Of course, continuing my long-term bags, waiting for another pullback, and then backing up the truck. We have not got that truck backed up yet. So I continue to see DCA. You never know when the bottom of the bear is going to reveal itself, and then what are you going to do? You're going to continue to buy on the way up? That sucks. Why weren't you buying on the way down?
What are you, stupid?
So you can't tell me DCA doesn't work. I've lived through it. It worked last time, and I'm sure it'll work again this time. All right, you just gotta have the right projects. Let's get back in the chat. I still feel like trading. I have autism. I think that's where we left off. Cody's a really nice guy. 100% G-Dog. Yes, Cody is probably the nicest of guys. I can't believe he's single. He deserves a amazing woman. And that's a keeper. Any ladies out there looking? Cody. How's that for an endorsement? Dark Arts, yes, thanks, G. Hey, Strawberry in the house. Yes, Strawberry's here. Nick, love it. Jake got wrecked on Mega ETH. Yeah, he pulled a Rob. Damn, Nick, damn. Mega shite, he calls it. Yeah, you don't want to talk about that one. You also don't want to talk about this one either. Digway. Still pretty gway down here. Yeah, and all the purple, all the blue pills floating around, man. They aren't working anymore. They're kind of getting their own gravitational pull. I don't know what's going on, man. But I think we killed it, and now I think Gwei is impotent. Yep, I think Gwei is impotent. Also, fantastic name, says Gwei. Yes, Mega Bust. That's a good one. Yeah, Mega Bust. Pat Sonic says, yeah, DCA is great when there always will be new projects too, as long as you can cut losses, and I assume most of us try to. Yeah, exactly. You got to try to cut those losses when you can. Second that says G-Dog. Cody Baclo is the man. Yes, another endorsement from Jake the Snake. We love you, Cody. Cody the Keeper. Cody is a keeper, man. Cody's freaking awesome. All right. All right, guys, we got to get into some doom scrolling. It's almost 9:30. We haven't even finished the data yet, the metrics. All right, let's get into, of course, double checking all of our homework today, making sure there's nothing else breaking. Over $130 billion has been wiped out of the Japanese stock market today. That was, of course, yesterday that we talked about this morning. Clarity Act. SEC Paul Atkins says SEC itself weaponizes against crypto. He has unveiled the most historic step yet. We already talked about that, and of course, crypto Twitter is going to be blowing up about that all night. Clarity Act passes. If it does, we're moving to artificial intelligence, says Lummis. She's probably not going to be there for that, though. She's going to be, not going up for re-election. Okay, SEC 12 Atkins says just released the crypto bulls today. I'm happy to announce that it's going to be SEC talking about the historic subject modernized. We already talked about all of it. All right, so it's going to be all that tonight. SEC has officially proposed its first ever crypto rulebook. SEC crypto rules leave Bitcoin untouched. Well, that's good. Bitcoin remains pure commodity. Stablecoins stay non-securities, and it clarifies when tokens stop being securities. All right. That's where the SEC is coming in with these rules, in a nutshell. 608 days until the next Bitcoin halving. 608 days! Is it really? That seems a little low. Let me double check with my shop. I, of course, have the halving on my shop. Let's take a look. 582. It's actually less. Is that right? Holy crap. How many days until the next Bitcoin halving? It might have jumped a bit since I opened the shop last year, because I did put the estimation. I guess it's estimated when it's going to, of course, happen. How many days until the next Bitcoin halving? Let's get another opinion. I'm curious. Countdown from Bitbo. Let's just go over there. We got 1 year, 228 days. That doesn't help. Approximately 594 days. It's all over the place. 594 days. 600 days. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Breaking SEC has proposed new framework. Everyone's talking about it. Robinhood Vlad Tenem says we're beginning of the tokenization super cycle. We already read that article today as well. President Trump to meet crypto leaders at the White House to push the Clarity Act. We need crypto clarity now. This is coming from Ash Crypto, again pertaining to the meeting we have with the SEC on the 20th. I still believe that's still in effect. Ash Crypto is still talking about it, and of course, Donald Trump was scheduled to be there, which is kind of odd. He wasn't at the last one last year. This small town in South Africa is adopting Bitcoin. Welcome to Ikashi. All right, so we got the people with the honey badgers.
In your mind,
There you go. Bitcoin accepted there. Of course, in Africa. Yeah. All right. News. Senator Lummis says the Clarity Act is scheduled for a Senate vote on September 15th at 2 p.m. And again, it's not new. It was on my chart.
I had a fit and fell in it. And Senator Thune was kind enough to actually schedule
2 p.m. might be new, though.
For September 15th. Okay. At 2 p.m. no less. Yes. We actually have not only a day but a time, and so
time is really important
on that date and that time. Now,
oh damn! $5 super chat coming from Cody. Damn for the endorsements.
Give me money.
Cody.
Money now. Me, money needing a lot now.
That's another $5 drive-by. Thank you so much, Cody. No problem, mate. Anytime. You don't have to throw money at me for an endorsement. You are an awesome guy. Making awesome jewelry as well. All right, so yeah, that Lummis, of course, drops the date and time at the Salt conference. Where is the thing? I was going to share you guys the thing. On the 1 hour, the 4 hour, the daily, the thing. Clarity Act vote September 15th. Yes, and now we have a time too. We have a time. 2 p.m. 2 p.m. All right. That's what we have on the chart. Boom. Dial that in. Okay. What else we got? What else we got? Anything else? I think that's it. Citibank, we already talked about that. Roll out digital asset custody later this year. Bitcoin. Kabesi Letter says Nike stock collapses. Yay. I think it's old. They are continuing from yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. Today's the 18th, not the 17th. Bitcoin looks more like it did at the point of shooting the bear market dead cold. Looks exactly like the 2022 bottom. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, maybe one little bit lower. It's a little bit lower. Maybe one more leg lower. Gemini co-founder Cameron Michael Voss says the Bitcoin dip represents an unprecedented buying opportunity. 100%. With Bitcoin trading around 65K, Michael Voss says investors have effectively been giving a time machine to buy Bitcoin at discount prices. I agree, because we've never gone underneath, again, the previous all-time high. And then the previous all-time high was 69K, 420. Blaze it. 69,420. And here we are sitting at 64,400. You have an amazing buying opportunity to buy and go back in time. Yes, go back in time. Where's my DeLorean? There it is. It's for scale. For scale. All right. Yeah, DeLorean. You have a chance to go back in time. You're very rarely given a chance to go back in time with Bitcoin. All right. Moving on. Let's get into the normies, guys. Nothing else to take away from Crypto Twitter. We have already exhausted the news and we're up to date. That's why we check it. Let's take a look and see what we got on the normies side. And the normies looking up anything relative to a crypto sector or anything else. Political, we give them some credit for political, macro stuff as well. Let's see what they got today. Of course, we give them a F typically almost every single day. When we grade the normies, and they typically only look up 3 things, particularly sports, video games, and celebrities, sometimes food. All right. Let's see what we got today. Fever versus Tempo, sports, Frank Beard, Bard, ZZ Top drummer, possibly past. Yankees versus Cardinals. Sports. Brain fart. Florida governor race. Byron Donalds is victorious, I'm assuming. He's got like every ad here in Florida. That's where I'm currently at. Florida primary 2026 is being searched, so we'll give some credit to that searched as well. Mariners versus Brewers. Sports. Even more sports for you. Angie Nixon. I don't know what that's about. Indiana Fever. Sophie Cunningham. I don't know. Sports. State Farm dividend. Dividend payments from State Farm customers. You're gonna get a little check in the mail for $1. Yay! What the hell? I don't know. Carnival Breeze sanitation program results. We'll give State Farm some credit too. That's Norman's paying attention to at least some sort of financial news. Penn State Coke bust. Holy shit. Blue Jays sports, but crazy sports. Blue Jays versus Rays, Angels versus Astros, even more sports for you. GTA 6 leaks. GTA 6 in India. All the other dumb shit too. Outshine fruit bars recall. More food recalls. Again, food. Liberty versus Sky. Sports. National versus Rangers. Colorado Bear. Car lock warning? What the hell? Whoa. Damn! Dark Arts coming with another $5 drive-by. $5 drive-by.
Give me money. Money me. Money now.
Oh, man.
Money needing a lot now.
Yes, one of my favorites, of course.
So just chill out.
Oh, that one too.
Drink a 7-Up, eat a moon pie.
Yes, sir.
Quit.
Shut up and take my money.
Are there any left? There may be one.
The iPhone. Yeah. From Futurama.
It's $500. You have no choice of carrier. The battery can't hold a charge, and the reception isn't very. Shut up and take my money.
For the meme. Yes, Dark Arts. Yes, shut up and take my money. Inserted here for the meme. Thank you so much. Drive by $5 all night. Oh my God, Cody, you spoil me. Cody. All right, we gotta get finish up with the normies. All right, again, Bruce Springsteen. Bears breaking into people's cars now, so you cannot in Colorado live in your car because you're gonna get attacked by a bear apparently. Abdul El Said, Michigan Senate poll, Sparks versus Sun, and of course normies love sports, etc. All right, we'll give them a few points here. We also have our Iran search. Iran is losing control of the Strait of Hormuz. Damn, I'm gonna have to give them a D+ today. That's been the highest we've given them for a minute. Let's go. All right. We're also looking at Bitcoin on the 7-day as well. Taking a look at these peaks. Again, we still have this the curve from last week still screwing this up. We can take a look still at the peak. Today was pretty good actually. The best we've had since last Friday, last Saturday, Sunday. I think this is Sunday at the foreign market open. So not too bad on Bitcoin right now. Hopefully that curve will fall off tomorrow. Looking at Bitcoin versus Ethereum, Doge, Solana, XRP. Of course, the top 5 assets being searched by Google by the normies. Bitcoin still, of course, king dog. XRP coming up a little bit here in interest, not grinding the halt to the bottom with the rest of them that has been doing the last few weeks. So we are seeing a little bit more of interest coming back into XRP. These prices possibly getting, being alluring for some investors. And again, we're still talking about XRP, some lower prices possibly to come. 99.7 right now on XRP. We broke down to 98.7 today. Will she hold? Can she hold? Yeah, it's like the Titanic. We're just playing the violin with the Titanic. Or the normies anyway. Right now, again, we just read an article last night. Was it last night? Yeah, it was Monday last night. We read an article last night, of course, that XRP right now is being bought up by Ripple at roughly $1, pretty much holding the price up. Or pretty much. All right, so see, as they're continuing to buy back their own project. That was in the headlines last night. Okay, what else we got, guys? Anything else? I think that's it. I think that's all the things. It's now 9:38. It's been actually one of the longer running shows I've had in a minute. We're only at 9:38. We haven't even finished the Bitcoin prediction yet. We're usually hanging out for another 5 minutes after we do it to get to 9:30. All right. It's been slow, guys. It's been pretty slow here recently. Let's see where Bitcoin's likely going to go again tonight, guys. If you haven't seen, of course, this morning and the beginning of my live stream, I showed you that, of course, last night's prediction went off without a hitch. Again, are you surprised? I'm not winning.
So much, you may even get tired of winning.
And we're still tired of winning. Of course, last night calling for baseline bear. I did my little scribble as per usual. I think you know, we're realistically gonna go between, of course, those 2 points, and we pretty much land right on top of it. We did break out after the open at about 10:30 to the upside. It's been the opposite here recently. About 10:30, pump, pump, pump. From last week's dump, dump, dump. So it's been interesting to see as we get closer and tighter to this squeeze that we are going higher and not lower. So far we are sitting at about 64,400, and we're still just a little on top of that 10-10 sell-off range, right? Still just a little on top of it. We could still come back down and ride it for a little bit, then lose it, and maybe retest, of course, the golden pocket somewhere down here between 62,000 and 61,500. Let's double check and see what the Kospi's doing. Of course, let's also take a look at Bitcoin and the weather again. But as right now, it's probably the same. It's probably the same. Let's double check though. Kospi's still bleeding out. Not as bad as it started. We saw an immediate drop this morning at about 6%. Now down to about 4.29. Of course, following the South Korean market. So just chill out. It's gonna be fine. Yeah.
Drink a 7-Up.
Yeah, eat a moon pie. Okay. And then we're looking at Bitcoin Rainbow chart one time before we get into predictions this evening. Let's double, triple check here. Anything happening out the gates? Not really. Kind of flat. So far, a little higher though. A little higher, not too. A little lower. A little. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking at this wrong. I gotta zoom in and show you. It is a little lower. Coming out a little lower at the foreign market open on Bitcoin. Overall volume slowing down. We're now at 6.1 billion, 5.9 billion. Slowing down there. Still sitting at 65K. Again, I showed you guys earlier when we could actually see this high on the heat map that we had pretty much every $100 bill on Bitcoin all the way up to 65,600, I think. Pretty much being protected by a brick wall from the bears. 65,000, and now we're losing it, and you can see this new area that I just noticed down here, right? These two new areas are starting to show up right here, and this, of course, right building, right, this one right here is what I'm looking at, 64,800. So now we have a little bit a higher low to smash through tonight that just revealed itself within the last hour. This is a 12-hour chart right there. So about the last hour or so. All right, so again, looking pretty low, looking low, going into the open right now for the South Korean market. It's been kind of a reversal recently. It's like that we've seen the South Korean market, the foreign market dump Bitcoin, and the American market pump in the last week or two. It's been different, wildly different than we normally see. So it looks like American investors are looking to buy as the international investors are selling. So we're still getting a little bit of a yin-yang reversal, but it's the opposite of what we're normally used to. All right. That's what we're looking at right now with Bitcoin. And it could, again, just be a buy the rumor, sell the news leading up to the 20th, which is going to be the SEC meeting that's still planned. IDK. All right. So anyway, there's nothing really new to see here. Just wanted to come back here and confirm on the short term. It's starting to look a little bearish. We could slam back down to about 64K. And then, again, if we smash even through that, and the bulls are trying to defend that here on the short term, if we do lose it, which there isn't much here on the longer term holding it up, we do have the possibility of slamming back down to the golden pocket, gobbling up some of this, and then seeing a quick bounce, and then possibly getting back to 66K. That's the idea, anyway. All right. So, we get back into here and show you guys where we're going tonight. Let's do it without any bias. And I got to clean up my chart because it's a mess. This one can still be a mess, I guess. That's still the broad move we're looking at. All right. Let's clean it all up and do it again, guys. Tired of winning. Can we just be wrong tomorrow? Yes, please. I demand it. Never demand anything from the universe. All right. Yes, that's a golden rule for Crypto Chaos magic. We don't do that. No, that's bad. You lose a kidney and shit. All right, I like my organs where they are. 9:30, there we go. We're going to put this on here on the board, and we're going to show you again where Bitcoin's likely going to go into the evening hours. We're on the 15-minute. Yes, we are. And away we go. Baseline for Bitcoin. Baseline. Let's just tap this. Let's just knock it out. Nah, we'll leave that for our bear. All right, we're gonna come up here, swing up right away. I don't know why. 64,600. It would happen right at around 11 o'clock, 10:30, 11. Push up to about midnight. We should see 65,000. Retest again Again, we're going to see a little bit of a pushback though at 64.8 first. So I can't forget that one. It's going to happen right about here. Maybe we'll double top it there, break on out, then about 12, and then we'll get to 65 again. That'll be the second time we touch 65 in 12 hours? Yeah, about 12 hours. And then see if we can smash through that. Maybe retest it a few times, lose it a few times, and then about 2:30, maybe we'll get one last push to break above 65.3. And again, like I said, there's a defense, there's mechanism, there's a wall every $100 after 65K. So it's probably not going to get through that. On our baseline, especially not. All right, we're going to lose that about 3 o'clock in the morning like we normally do. Come back down, try to sustain ourselves. 64,700. Maybe we'll try to get a little bit more and keep some of this for this evening. All right, 8 o'clock. We can see a little bit of a pushback down to about 6 or 7, and then 6, 7. Maybe a return around 8 o'clock. We've seen the markets, of course, decide where we want to go before the open, roughly around 8 o'clock, especially if someone says something in the opening, morning hours, like Tom Lee or Larry Fink, or someone gets interviewed in the earlier hours. All right, that's going to be our baseline target. Bear case scenario, we're going to come back down here and retest 63,900. If we do lose that, we're going to continue the trend line downward, 63,500. Then we're looking at possibly after 3 o'clock in the morning, the big drop, 63K. Probably going to stop there and then maybe come back up. As we're getting closer to that golden pocket, there's going to be a lot more, of course, support down there. All right, that's going to be our bear case scenario on Bitcoin going into tomorrow morning. And bull case scenario. Where are we going with the bull? Where are we going with the bull? All right, how bull tardish are we going to get tonight? Ripping right out the gate. I don't know why. We're definitely not going to. 65,700 by 1 a.m. Maybe by 3 o'clock in the morning. 66K, 66.8 maybe. Big massive push to 66.8 before 3 a.m. It's not impossible, just unlikely. Pull back and maybe retest to about 66K, trying to keep that going in the morning open. All right, there's our bull base and bear case for tonight, and then we're looking at super bear and super bull. Super bear would send us down to Pound Town. Let's go to 59K. Let's just send it down there. Iran has a nuke. They got it. I don't know how they got it, but they got one. They got one. Quoting a little bit of Doc Brown from Back to the Future. I don't know how that got in there. All right, I don't know how they found me. They found me. The Libyans, yeah. Then, okay, anyway. Stupid movie reference. All right. That's going to be our super bear case scenario. All right, then we're looking at Super Bowl. Super Bowl would send it back to 74,300. I don't have enough road. When we're going, we don't need roads. Oh my god, I got Back to the Future on the brain now for that freaking DeLorean. All right, here we go. $74,000 Bitcoin. That looks like this. It's not the first time we've seen it. I don't need to rant and rave about that again. And there we go. We have everything suggested to the universe now on Bitcoin. Where we're most likely going to go, realistically, in my opinion. Not flying shell of ice, only with 99% accuracy on my channel, though. It's probably going to be baseline bear. What else is new, guys? Maybe a little on the bear side. Maybe a little on the bear side. Maybe we do get a little bit of a push back to bull, then we lose it, and we're sitting around bear. I think something like that, somewhere down the middle, but a little more bearish, I think, on the end of it. It's not looking good for the overall markets. Kospi starting to fall now. Bitcoin has been falling with the Kospi when it has pulled back the last few months, right? We had like a 2 or 3 month pullback on the Kospi. Just was lower every day. That's one of the main reasons why we look at it every day now. Because we're paranoid. At least I am. That's how I keep my head above water and, of course, make money in this market. You got to be a little paranoid to be successful in crypto. And what was it the other night we were talking on the Chaos Crew? 2 things that you learn with crypto, and you learn it very well, is pain and what was the other one? Patience. Yes, patience. Pain and patience. And if you live through crypto, you can live through anything. All right, let me get back to the chat. What are we doing, guys? In the house. Thanks again, Dark Arts. My #1 fan, my top fan tonight. #1 is Jake. Thank you so much, Jake. We got 183 XP coming in with #2 is Jake the Snake. We got #3, Cliff, my man, Cliff. How you doing, Cliff? I love you, Cliff. Strawberry Dragon's, of course, our favorite flavor of dragon, tied with Cliff. I don't know why it always has to choose one or the other. I think it's based on... No, it's not even alphabetical. And then we're looking at Braveheart number 5, 135 XP, and Los at 125. Thanks again, guys, coming on out and supporting my channel. I can't do this without you guys. Bring, of course, all the chaos to the channel. All right, let me see if I can get some more chaos squeezed out tonight before we do head out. Guys, it's almost 10 o'clock. We haven't hung out till 10 in a long time. It reminds me of a little bit of the bull. A little bit of the bull. All right, let me get back here. Executives from Coinbase, A16Z, Ripple, Chainlink. Yeah, that's the list of all the supposed members are going to be at that meeting. Is it Wednesday, though, Cliff? I thought it was the 20th. If it was the 20th, it was Thursday. Is it the 19th? Just can't get an official date on that. Yeah, the Digital Chamber are among those expected to attend the Wednesday meeting at the White House. ENA just got the 1% can. I wonder if it can perform well with DXY. So that's ENA. Fat Sonic says, Cliff says, I know if there's going to be some sort of live press release after tomorrow's White House meeting. Is it really tomorrow, though? Because, again, last week, I remember it was rolling around the 20th. Yeah, if we can get that confirmed before tomorrow, we can come out swinging tomorrow. I'll do 3 live streams tomorrow. Oh, shoot. I don't know if I should be able to. I hope so. I don't know. Depends on the timing. I got some stuff going on in the afternoon tomorrow. But typically, if you're able to watch it, I want to, of course, stream it. Let's see. Stablecoins, it just seem like an interesting narrative to me, especially if the yields promised the banks are so fucked. Yeah, Fat Sonic. But they are, but they're not. They are, but they aren't, right? So one of the biggest defense I've seen to the banks not really, really being affected is that the average retail investor only has about $10,000 in liquid assets, right? $10,000 sitting in a bank account. And someone over at, I think, was it Citibank? One of the banks. It wasn't JP Morgan, and it wasn't Bank of America. It was one of the smaller, but not that small. I think it was Citibank. Paul Barron interviewed one of the banks, and one of the representatives said that we don't care. We don't care about stablecoin rewards. What are we gonna do? We're gonna have $10,000 leave. That's about what the average on the upper end of the normies have in their bank accounts, right? Yeah, we're not worried about that. Capital risk of flight risk. Lots of XRP posting on X hype, trying to maintain $1, something in the air. Don't forget too, millionaires only have somewhere between at most $100,000 and $200,000 liquid capital, right? Most of it's all tied in houses and cars and bullshit. Fancy houses with pools and all the dumb shit. So yeah, to think about that as well. It's just not that much money. I don't think that's really gonna move when it comes to the small guys anyway. Braveheart McFreedom says, Brain Fart McTaku? Yes, sir. I had one earlier. Thank you for noticing. Fat Sonic says, Normies coming back slowly as they hear the success stories of meme coins of their favorite shit coin, not at 10K yet. Yeah. Fat Sonic says, favorite shit coin, not 10K yet. Yeah, XRP. It's just a ridiculous price point to predict. Cliff says that Fat Sonic says to Cliff, these guys were promised to be not being debanked and have an American bank policy, transaction stables. Yeah, but the banks also forced the hand to the exchanges. They forced them to become banks, and so that's what Kraken did. That's what was the other one that did it too. There were two crypto exchanges that did it here in the States. They're like, we're just gonna file and become a bank. And now they have a Fed Master account. And it's like, oh my god. That's what they're gonna do. Banks do not want stablecoin yield or clarity laws, on-chain data, etc. Tamri. Los, what the hell, Tom Reed? Iran is definitely not losing control of the Strait of Hormuz. Braveheart Hermoose. What the? Bravos? What? Hermoose? Oh my gosh. The Strait of Hormuz. The war in the McGriddle East. You guys are insane. The McGriddle East. And the Houthis are gonna come for your Los. Jeez, be careful what you say on the internet. I'm just glad we won the war on drugs, and now we can get high for free. We won the war on drugs. Jeez. The bank doesn't have the money. That's why they're so screwed. I'm not sure what you mean by that, Fat Sonic. White House meeting, good question. Hopefully we get a little more clarity on the meeting. The Crypto Cowboys have claimed victory in the war of drugs. Okay. What the heck? Jake the Snake also got another short before we head out. Let's see.
Hold my pocket. Hold my pocket. Hold my
Hold my pot. Hold my pot. Hold my golden pocket, says Jake the Snake. Just like that. Fat Sonic says, I'm just saying, if the money left the banks, I don't think it will, and we'll see what happens legally and how it develops over time. It's not going to be a cut and clear future. Yeah, like I said, I don't think the money's really going to leave. I think when you're talking about liquid assets, it's just not that much out there in the hands of actual people. I think most of it's tied up in loans anyway, right? And the banks hold the loans, and of course they're gaining yields on the loans and everything else. So I don't think it's really going to affect them terribly, and especially not the big banks. The small banks maybe, not the big banks. I mean, I've been on that risk for a long time. All of my assets have been in crypto. Except for a small corner in a bank account to pay whatever bills I need to come out automatically. I just send it over there from crypto whenever I need to pay a bill. I've been doing that for years, but no one's been talking about me. I'm just a tiny fraction of that. Most normies aren't even in crypto, right? We're talking about a very small percent of Americans. I don't even know what it is now. I mean, they have some. I would say that the majority of people's net worth, they're not in crypto. Like me, right? They're not like me. I'm probably like 1% of the entire population in America that's got a majority of their assets in crypto. Let's see. How many Americans? Let's just start with whole crypto. Let's see what we're up to. I think we were at 20 or 30% at one point. Oh, there we go. Approximately 30% of American adults own cryptocurrencies as of 2026. The figure has increased from 27 in 2024. So it's still roughly about the same. And this is just own cryptocurrencies, not having like a majority of their net worth in cryptocurrencies. That's a different thing altogether. Okay. Let's see. Just as for the banks are terrified of crypto clarity, Fat Sonic. I think it's a nothing.
Sonic, are you okay? What happened?
He ate too many rings.
Tails. I ate them tails. The Chaos Emeralds. Run, Tails. Run.
Okay. Fat Sonic getting fatter. Oh my god. Now every time Fat Sonic goes on a rant, Jake, you or Los, you can just drop that in there. Oh my god. So much illegal and immoral money moves through the banks. Delicious. Otaku rubs the delicious dollars. I don't. You stop it, Jake. We gotta burn it. We gotta burn it all. Fat Sonic says most people are buying the top of the S&P 500. Ooh, so true. I mean, it's been topping for a long time, though. If you want to argue that, it's been a top for a long time, though. All right, everyone called for 7,800. We basically touched it, right? We were there for two days, a day and 1 hour. A day and 1 hour. So everyone called for it. And it'll be funny if that's where we top out this year, but I doubt it. But everyone called for it, and we hit it. So is the top in for the SP 500 this year? I doubt it. 7,800 was everyone's original target, then they moved it to about 8,000. So it's not going to be there quite yet, I don't think. Wyoming Blockchain Symposium. We got this from Cliff. Couldn't make it to Jackson Hole this year. Wyoming Blockchain Symposium. Watched on the live stream. Oh, maybe that's why I'm getting the dates confused. Cliff, tomorrow might actually be the SEC meeting because isn't Jackson Hole on Thursday? Maybe the 20th. I got the date confused with Jackson Hole. This week's gonna be just chaos. Oh, that's right. I forgot about Jackson Hole. And that's probably the date I was thinking of. Let me confirm. I mean, I just can't get the skinny on that. Tomorrow. How about this? I'm going to just ask blatantly, what time is the SEC crypto meeting tomorrow? And see if we get an answer. Because I didn't get an answer earlier. And then the AI was hallucinating and telling me it was freaking rescheduled. I'm like, no shit, it was rescheduled. We're looking for the new meeting. Yes, tomorrow. SEC crypto meeting is scheduled for 1 p.m. Tomorrow to 5 p.m. I can't make it. I can't make it. That sucks. I have a 1:30 appointment. That freaking sucks. All right, so 5 p.m. Eastern. So it's gonna be going all day though. It's gonna be going all day. So when I get back, if it's gonna be like last time. I don't know if you guys remember that. It took all day last time too. They brought panels in and out, and they had a few different breaks right in between. And they just bring in like people in the industry. Then they bring in lawmakers, and then they bring in investors or whatever, venture capital, and they talk about it. They get all their opinions. Michael Setter was there last time. He's not there this time, from what I've seen on the listings, and everyone else that we got is pretty much just the exchanges, right? So that's going to happen. So that is going to happen tomorrow. We'll pay attention to it. If I get back in time, in a decent time, maybe I'll jump on and we can cover some of that in the afternoon. Just keep, of course, you guys subscribe, the button below, all the things, the notification bell, blah, blah, blah. You guys know the drill. It's YouTube. All right. So that might be a thing tomorrow. All right. And then we do have Jackson Hole on, I'm pretty sure that's the 20th. And that's where I was getting that date from. All right. What time is Jackson Hole? I think that starts at the beginning of the day. Jackson Hole in Wyoming this week. 8 p.m. Not telling what time it is now. What time is the Jackson Hole meeting? Meeting. I did put this week. God damn it. I just figure out what I'm trying to ask. Just do the thing. Jackson Hole Economic Symposium will take place on August 27th. Damn it. So that's next week. I don't even know where I got the 20th from. I have no clue. Something's happening on the 20th and I already forgot what it was. All right, so that's actually going to be scheduled next week, not this week. Damn it. I thought there was going to be a little extra chaos this week. Right now, we're going to have that in place of the Fed's decision. That's going to be, of course, taken about the same place and time at the end of next month. We're going to have, him, of course, speaking at Jackson Hole. I've seen these. This is my 6th one, I think, on Jackson Hole. All right, guys. 1:30 appointments. Green candles, says Cliff. Oh, yes. Every time I have an appointment, we're going to see green candles. That means Bitcoin's going to break the 66K tomorrow. God, the simulation sucks.
Are you stupid?
It sucks. All right. Lo says he found Jake. What did you find?
Listen, everyone. My name is King Ohio. I love chicken. I love Ohio. What's up?
There you go, Jake. You have been replaced. I have taken the crown, and it has been given to this man. He is the new King of Ohio. You've been replaced, Jake. What the hell? That's crazy. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna take a hike. I'm gonna go get some stuff done tonight. Roll into bed and have a good nap. Hope you guys do have a good nap as well. Stay safe out there, and Jake, you need to earn your king's crown back. Maybe if Bitcoin hits 55K, you shall receive the crown again. Maybe even a golden throne and everything else. Upon your little pillow there. Jake, you're still calling for 55K in October. We love you, but you're not the King of Ohio anymore. I'll see you all later, guys. Have a great night. And stay safe. Don't invest anything more than you're willing to lose. Don't, of course, have any of your bag just full of meme coins. Don't ride dog, frog, and cats to the moon. Make sure you're actually buying some of the greats at the bottoms right now. And we're going to ride off into the sunset into next year, and the bottom will be over at some point. Have a good one, guys. Stay safe. I will see you all again soon.
When will then be now? Soon.
Fly me to the moon, let me trade among the stars. Let me see what freedom's like without money or gold bars. Hold my key. Oh! Another. Let's make
Yes, Cliff, you found it. You found it. The 20th, the August 20th date I was looking for. Thank you, thank you. There is something happening there. Let's get into that before we head out. Thank you, Cliff. So the key events this week, starting with the White House is set to host a major crypto event meeting tomorrow with Trump, the SEC, CFTC chairs, executives of Coinbase, Ripple, Kalshi as be expected. And we have FOMC meeting minutes land Wednesday, tomorrow as well, with markets pricing in less than 40% chance of a September hike. Right now it's about 30 again on Polymarket. Japan reports GDP Monday and CPI Friday, and two key tests before a big Japan hike that Reuters reports could come as soon as next month. On Monday, of course, we have August 17th, Japan, GDP, we already went over that, already happened. And Tuesday's August 18th, today, U.S. housing starts and industrial production. And then tomorrow, we have the FOMC meeting minutes, we have the White House crypto meeting, and the UK CPI. That's going to be tomorrow. We're probably going to see freaking Christine Lagarde talk tomorrow, and it's going to...
What are you, stupid?
Kind of need double the copy tomorrow. All right, and then yes, Thursday, August 20th. There we go. So the CFTC is going to follow with another advisory meeting on crypto. So we're going to have the SEC meeting on tomorrow, and then we're going to have the CFTC meeting on August 20th. So it's all the week is going to be pretty much about crypto and digital assets at the SEC and the CFTC. Later. Okay, so we're going to cover that next 2 days. And again, Friday we have Japan CPI. And yeah, we'll see if that they want to increase hikes, their interest rates even further going into tomorrow. Maybe sell some more dollars. Love to see more of that doom as well. All right, guys, I'll see you all again tomorrow morning. Have a great night. Thanks again, Cliff, for keeping us all up to date. I love you guys. Thanks again. I can't do this without you. Stay safe. I'll see you all again soon. Peace.
Watch the cash burn, land fade. A new world rises, we've made the trade. The robots are rising, and he's taking the crown. But we're the ones that won't back down.
Yeah, I can't believe I actually had his crown the whole time. What the hell? Later, guys.